friends, my name is Alexa and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the fourth book in the Zodiac Academy series called Shadow Princess by Caroline Peckham and Suzanne Valenti. As per usual, I will be going into spoilers during the summary portion of this book, so if you wish to skip the spoilers or spoiler summary, it's the same thing. If you wish to skip that portion, I will leave a timestamp in the description if you want to head over to my review and my overall thoughts of this book. With that said, let's get started to the summary. Okay, this book takes place right after the events of the third book, The Reckoning. If you haven't read that book or you haven't caught up yet, please go check out that video of the third book that I made of Zodiac Academy. Yes, the Lionel's coercion didn't work on Tori and Darcy. Darius hugs Tori and then Tori pushed him off of her. The shadows are affecting Darius and Lance, and it is now confirmed that their order is a phoenix. Tori and Darcy have shadows. Orion and Darcy have coffee the next morning, like a very soft moment in King's Hollow. Max and Geraldine post-eclipse, they were sleeping together, and Max was ready for more sex, and only Geraldine wanted none of that, and her mind was on buttered bagels. Lance found info on Tori and Darcy's order. They are immune to psychological magic like coercion. Noxie is the nickname for Gabriel, who appears in The Ruthless Boys. If you haven't read that, then please do so. Darius is not having it. I think he's a little jealous of Lance and Gabriel's friendship. Gabriel met with Tori and Darcy, and then Gabriel will teach them like how to fly and whatnot, and how to control their phoenix power, or to make it seem like they're harpies and not like phoenixes, you know what I mean, like to trick everybody, especially Lionel. They can replenish their magic or replenish their order by being near fire. They can hurt orders that are resistant to fire, like dragons, hydras, and like. Gabriel received a message from Falling Star and wants Tori and Darcy to help him find the answers that he's seeking. Orion signed Lance signed Tori up for cheerleading and Darcy for pitball. Then they learned about the silencing bubbles and the shadows are calling to Darcy. Orion will train Tori and Darcy on how to control dark magic with Darius. Tori wants to wield the shadows again now that she has gotten a taste of it. Xavier and Sophia are texting each other. It was like a really sweet interaction between the two of them. Oh yes, and then Lionel and Stella make an appearance. Yay. I hate Lionel and Stella, in case you don't know yet. And then Xavier fought off the shadows because they're also training to how to wield the shadows, like everybody who was there at the end of the third book. Diego and Darcy apologize to each other. Diego knows that they, meaning Tori, Darcy, Darius, and Lance, have shadows. Diego's family uses the shadows, or uses the power of the shadows to communicate with each other, like through their various items of clothing, like Diego's... Oh, hold on, I'll get to it. Diego's abuela has part of her soul in his beanie, and that's like basically how they communicate with each other. Tori and Darcy's first flight with Gabriel is a happy moment. Lance's 26th birthday happens. Darius's jealousy is funny. Gabriel brought Tori and Darcy to Lance's birthday outing. They play Truth or Dare. Orion and Darcy got caught while they were celebrating at the club for his birthday, and then had to talk with Nova about not having a relationship with each other. Darcy doesn't want to risk it, but Orion does. Seth challenged Darcy to fight him so she wouldn't be a part of his pack. After getting injured, she submitted and Seth ran off with the rest of his pack. Orion lectured Tori on how dangerous Caleb's hunting for her can be. Gabriel wants Tori to get him Stardust from Darius. Tori used the shadows to siphon Darius's magic before fighting them off by using a memory of her and Darius as an anchor. Diego apologized to Tori and rejoined them at their table. Numerology class is from Professor Fawn is their teacher. Darcy went to pitball practice after school hours. Darcy tried out for pit keeper and succeeded, and then Lance went to go get Tori because she's missing the cheerleading tryouts because she's not really happy that she has to take part in the cheerleading stuff. And then Tori and Darcy made their teams. Caleb took Tori out on a date from hell, and basically he knew nothing about her, and karaoke. Darcy and Lance almost got caught by Washer. Lance spoke about what happened to his father and what happened to Clara and the plan for Darius to kill Lionel. Now, since everybody who, or like basically the freshmen that passed the reckoning, will be taking a physical enhancement class by Professor Prestos, and they had a race for their first lesson, and they can't help each other during this race, so it's like a free-for-all or every man for himself kind of thing. The heirs found out that Lionel is using dark coercion on Darius. The four of them shared a secret and then vowed to destroy Tori and Darcy on Halloween. Halloween time, yay. Tori dressing up as a Pegasus, Sophia as a Nemean lion, Darcy as Count Dracula, and Geraldine as I think a mermaid or a siren. I wasn't sure what the others were dressed up as, like Max, or well, actually Max was dressed up as Poseidon, but I didn't know what the others were dressed up as, like Caleb and Darius and Seth. So, sorry. Orion and Darcy have sex in a cavern not that far from the party. So that's how they get caught by Seth, and now he owns both of them. Do as he says, or it's wraps, basically. Seth lied and said he, or like to everybody else, that he and Darcy had sex. As Seth and Max slipped Tori and Darcy a hallucinogenic potion. For Darcy, it's more like talking to birds and or like ravens, I think. And then for Tori, it's like very pleasure type thing. Darius took Tori back to his room after giving her the antidote, and that he let her ride his dragon form back to Ignis' house. And basically Darius fucked up once again, because even though he wasn't really proud of this moment or like this whole idea of slipping potions inside people's drinks, he still took part of it and filmed it. And then in Darius's room, Tori finds out that he donated to different organizations in support of helping abused family members, Pegasuses, and women. Obviously, I think Darius gets a little embarrassed, but I don't know why he would be embarrassed. That's like a good thing. So, I don't know, maybe because Tori is the one who found it, I don't know. Tori and Caleb, quote-unquote, break up. They were never together, but... Tyler's mom can help spin the Celestial Time story about Tori and Darcy. Darcy wants to tell the truth about her and Orion to Tori, but Seth stops her. Darcy told Orion to talk to Darius about them, and Tori destroyed Darius's bike. They both make out and have sex and go right back into hating each other. Lance tried to get Darius to unite with Tori and Darcy, but he wants nothing to do with them. And then he called Lance a traitor. Gabriel showed up to watch pitball with Lance. Gabriel put Washer in his place, and Seth turned Darcy into a rabbit, more like is slowly turning her into a rabbit. Darcy met the Shadow Princess. She wants help to escape. A bridge can form on New Year's Eve between the Fey Realm and the Shadow Realm. Clara is alive, and Darcy will help Lance bring her back. And Tori slipped into the shadows and got hurt by quote-unquote Clara. Yeah, so she might have met Clara. Lance healed her wound and is still mad at Darcy for not telling her the truth, and that's why she wants to switch spots with Tyler during class. Tyler's moment with Watcher was both hilarious and traumatizing, and jealous Darius is hilarious. Caleb hunting is now hunting Seth. I kind of ship them. I think they're cute. Tori and Darcy are Nebula allies. Tori is embracing the shadows, and Darcy burned off Max's eyebrows. Darius wants Tori to tell him when she dreams in the shadows so he can drown with her. And Darius and Lance make up. Darcy and Lance have a date at his house under a willow tree, and they nearly got caught by Stella and Diego's mother, Drizella, I believe her name is, and that he admits that he loves her, and Seth views Darcy as a worthy opponent. Tori found out the truth about Darcy and Lance in the funniest and most traumatizing way possible. Tori and Darcy will spend Christmas at their family home, the Palace of Souls, with Geraldine and Hamish. Tori and Darcy viewed memories of their mother and father. They realize they were born to rule. Tori and Darcy have to have dinner with the counselors and the heirs, and everybody's being suspiciously nice. There's Christmas drama, thanks to Lionel. Of course, you wouldn't ruin Christmas. Tori and Darius' sex scene in the throne room, pretty good. There's a snowball fight the next day, that was pretty cute. And of course, everything has to be ruined by the nymphs attacking the castle. And now, thanks to all that, Lionel knows that they are phoenixes. The heirs spoke to Tori and Darcy about them being phoenixes. Darcy and Lance are waiting on Darius and Tori so they can begin the ceremony to bring Clara back. Darius and Tori have their divine moment. Darcy and Lance brought Clara back, and Tori rejected Darius during their divine moment, and they are now star-crossed. Clara took the Dream Dagger and stabbed Orion, then drank his blood, then peaced out, and now he is dying / dead maybe. And Darcy cries for help, and that's all that happened, pretty much, summarized-wise, in The Shadow Princess. I gave Shadow Princess a 5-star. I like how it seems to be ramping up a lot now. Also, now that Lionel knows that Tori and Darcy are phoenixes, it seems like it might be in trouble, maybe. Or maybe, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I also understand why Tori rejected, like, the whole being the divine moment with Darius. Honestly, I think it makes sense that why she would do it, because I mean, after everything that he put her through, I would be surprised or shocked that she would say, yeah, I'll be your mate for life. Honestly, I think it's not something. I think Darius was expecting her to forgive him for what he did, but it's like, after all of that, and you know, using your worst fear against her, which is like her drowning, I think that's even any other fucked up thing that he did along with the others. I mean, if I was in her position, and I would probably have said the same thing, because even if it's like not relationship related, and then like if you have a problem with family members, friends, siblings, whatever, I think that it would be, and then they want to come back into your life and like want you to forgive them, like everything is water under the bridge, basically. I think it's not true, like, yeah. Anyway, as for Lance and the whole Halloween situation, I don't know what the hell he was thinking about that. Going to a party with everybody around, and then taking Darcy, like, not really that far away from the party, but like, you couldn't like have taken her to your place of residence at the academy, or like wait until the party's over. I don't know. I think even though I don't really like the way how Seth is using it as blackmail, they're lucky it was Seth was the one to find them, and not like some random other student, you know what I mean? Because I think that situation would be much worse if some random student just happened upon them and that wasn't Seth. But yeah. I guess Clara is back. Or somebody or something that is using Clara's body as a puppet, I guess. I mean, I think so. But again, I can't really blame Lance for wanting to bring her back once he knew that she was alive. But at the same time, if I heard that my sister hurt Tori while she was diving into the shadows or whatever, dreaming, I would second guess like the whole thing. I wouldn't be like, yeah, we're gonna do this, but like, I don't know what's going to happen next. In all honesty, I wouldn't know. As someone who's older, I wouldn't even know if I knew my youngest sibling was alive and like stuck in the shadow realm or something. I don't even know. Like, a part of me would want to bring them back, but another part of me would think logically, like, they may not survive into, who's to say something or another, whatever, would take over the body. I don't know. Like, but needless to say, seems like shit is hitting the fan now, isn't it? And that's all that I have to say for that. Let me know what you guys would do in the comments. Would you also reject it, if you were in Tori's position with the divine moment with Darius? Would you also reject him, or would you accept it? And if you knew that your sibling was in the shadow realm, would you do everything in your power to save them, or would you just leave them there? Or it doesn't even have to be a sibling. It could be like, I don't know, like a friend or something, or another family member, or your pets even, I don't know. But yes, I believe next time I'll be talking about the 5th book in the Zodiac Academy series called, I think that's, what is it called? Cursed Fates. I'll be talking about that one next time. And if you want to see more from me, then please subscribe, and also check out my other videos in my playlists, either in the description or on my channel. And leave a like if you like this video. And until next time, bye friends.